Thank you very much for taking the time to be here with us today. And if you have been using Jodoo for a while, you might already have found out that we are all about making business operations smarter and way more efficient. But today, we are diving deep into something that I know keeps a lot of you up at night. And that's managing your customer relationships and sales processes effectively. And let me ask you something, and I want you to really think about this for a second. Like, how many of you have ever lost a potential deal because information fell through the cracks? Maybe a lead didn't get followed up on time, or perhaps your team accidentally reached out to the same lead twice because your system weren't talking to each other. And in fact, studies show that businesses lose about 27% of their potential revenue due to poor lead management and disorganized sales processes. And that's exactly why we are here today. We are going to show you how Jodoo's CRM solution doesn't just organize your customer data, it actually helps you close more deals, build stronger relationships, and grow your business in ways you might not have thought possible. And in this webinar, I will briefly introduce Jodoo to you, and then we will discuss the common obstacles in CRM and explore how Jodoo CRM can effectively address these challenges. And then at the end of this webinar, we will leave around like 10 minutes for you to ask questions. During the webinar, if you have any questions, you can like send them to the chat, and our support will be attend to those questions. Okay, now let's go. The first thing, let's talk about Jodoo, the tool we used for building this solution, the SaaS no-code app development platform. So let me make this simple for you. You just need to know these three things. First, it is a SaaS platform, a cloud service that you can access anytime, anywhere in a browser with an internet connection. So just like how you do with Notion, Salesforce, or Shopify. There's no restrictions for device versions or storage. Your username and password are the only things you need for access. And the second thing is that it is designed for no-code development. So different from like traditional programming, you don't have to know about JavaScript, Python, C++, or any type of coding. In Jodoo, app building is as simple as drag and drop the visual components. What you see is what you get. And lastly, unlimited solutions are available on Jodoo, and they're all for free, just like the CRM that I am going to show you in this webinar. You get to build anything you want on Jodoo, like the human resource management, financial management, project management, or more. And they're all with no extra charge. Jodoo is going to like save you all those bills you paid for subscriptions, maintenance, customizations, and integrations like for Salesforce, Oracle, SAP, or other suites. And that is Jodoo, the SaaS no-code app development platform that is about to make your CRM a breeze. So now that you know Jodoo, and let's talk about the reality of sales challenges. So without a proper system, your sales team could like face a lot of questions. Like I have listed 6 problems here. The 6 problems like we run into a lot. First thing, let's think about this. How much time does your team spend on updating spreadsheets, copying like information from one system to another, and sending out generic follow-up emails? It's so crushing, right? And it's a massive drain on productivity. Your sales representatives, they're like highly skilled professionals. They shouldn't be spending their valuable time on administrative tasks that can be automated. And this is a huge reason why many CRM systems gather dust. They add to the workload instead of reducing it. Then it's about the low team adoption. If a CRM system is hard to use or doesn't offer immediate value to the sales representatives, they simply wouldn't use it. It becomes another thing they will have to do rather than a tool that helps them. So we've all seen this A company invests heavily in a CRM, and 6 months later, only a handful of powerful users are actually logging in. And that's a huge waste of resources, and it means you are not getting a unified view of your customer interactions. Also, we have rigid sales processes. This is another problem. Your business is unique, so your sales process is also unique. But many CRM systems, they come with a predefined sales pipeline that doesn't match how you sell. If you try to force your team into a system like this, your team will go through frustration when finding like workarounds like to fix the system. And ultimately, you will experience another breakdown in the process. So you need a CRM that adapts to your winning methodology instead of the other way around. And also we have the data silos and high costs. This is a big one. You are probably paying for multiple disconnected tools for sales, marketing, customer service, and project management. And the worst part is that the data never lines up. And your marketing team has one view of the customer, the salesperson they have another, and the customer service has yet another. This fragmented data leads to missed opportunities, inconsistent messaging, and a whole lot of wasted money on redundant subscriptions. And it's like trying to drive a car with three different steering wheels. It's just chaotic and inefficient. And incomplete customer understanding. When your data is scattered, it's impossible to get a complete picture of your customer. You might know their last purchase, but do you know about their like communication history, their preference, their pain points, or their like potential for future growth? Like without a good view, you are making decisions in the dark and will probably lose customers to competitors who do understand their needs. And last but not least, sales forecasting. Do you want to like make business decisions based on guesswork or real-time pipeline data? It's definitely going to be the real-time data, right? Because this impacts everything from like resource allocation to inventory management and overall business strategy. You just need the integrated data and analytical tools to help you see what's truly happening in your pipeline. And now, here comes the great news. You don't have to like accept inefficiency as just like part of doing the business. You can simply choose Jodoo CRM and turn these pain points all into your competitive advantages. I know what some of you might be thinking. I've tried CRM system before and they were more trouble than they was. And that's true for some systems. Many CRM implementations fail because they don't address the real pain points that sales teams face every single day. But at Jodoo, we've built our CRM from the ground up to address these challenges. We've got you covered in every critical area: lead acquisition, sales follow up, customer insights, and performance tracking. We believe a CRM should be a powerful ally, not another administrative burden. It should empower your team, not constrain them. And Jodoo CRM will give you clarity, no more confusion. And now, let me show you when we were developing Jodoo CRM, we faced a fundamental question, like what do the business really need from a customer relationship management system? And the answer wasn't just like better data organization or prettier dashboards. What business need is a system that actually helps them move leads through their sales pipelines, close more deals, and build lasting customer relationships. And that's exactly what Jodoo CRM delivers. We've created a comprehensive solution that combines high adaptability with powerful automation capabilities. And your team doesn't need any programming knowledge to customize it to fit your exact business needs. Here I have breakdown what Jodoo CRM helps you accomplish. I listed like around 11 points here, and it actually does more. And I will just briefly talk about the most important 5 points. The first is that it helps you attract and manage high quality leads. You can capture leads from multiple channels, automatically score and qualify them, and ensure they get routed to the right team member at the right time. And it also helps you standardize and accelerate your sales process. Our system adapts you to your sales methodology, then helps you execute it more efficiently and consistently across your entire team. And also, Jodoo CRM delivers exceptional service and drive your customer loyalty. It helps you get a complete 330, sorry, 360-degree, forgive me for my mistake, 360-degree view of every customer relationship, making it easy to provide personalized service and identify growth opportunities. It also helps you to make smarter decisions with real-time analytics. Advanced analytics and dashboards are going to give you real-time insights into sales performance, customer behavior, and market trends. And you can let AI do the heavy lifting. The AI-powered feature can handle the tedious, repetitive tasks so your team can focus on building relationships and closing more deals. And as you explore our solution further, I believe you will discover like even more achievements and benefits beyond what I have mentioned here. And next, let me let me walk you through the typical journey of a customer within the Jodoo CRM. You will see exactly how we help you fix all these problems we've just talked about. We will cover 4 major sections today: the product management, customer management, sales management, and financial management. So this is like a CRM solution on Jodoo, and I'm just going to like going through this solution to demo you all these features. And as you explore our solution further, I believe you will discover like even more achievements. Okay, now let's start. The first up, let's talk about the product management. Let's unfold this for now. So here you can easily maintain your product profiles. And in the product information form, you can effortlessly like enter your product information and you can like submit them to the database. I didn't fill all the information because I want to save some time for our presentation, but let me do this. In real case, you are going to like fill in this information like more seriously. But anyway, after we submit it, it's going to go to the database of your product information. So this just isn't just like about listing names and prices. It's about having a centralized and up-to-date list for all your product details. And you can maintain the comprehensive product information in one place, ensuring your team always has access to accurate and current product details. And then in the product analysis dashboard, you can track product sales trends and distribution patterns to identify the top performers and opportunities for growth. Here, you can see the trends of your product sales, understanding like the distribution patterns, and quickly retrieve the product information. This one is the one we just entered. So when you're placing order, this means you can, like your sales team can always have the most accurate and current information at their fingertips, reducing errors and speeding up the sales cycle. And next, and this is where the magic really happens. In the customer relationship management process, and when I say automate, I mean everything. It's all AI powered, quick, and incredibly easy. Previously, your team might have spent hours manually updating records, sending follow-up emails, and assigning tasks that should be automated. With Jodoo, the whole process is streamlined. Now, let's start at the very beginning. It's about the lead collection. Our lead form are super versatile, so you can actually treat it as a contact form. You can share them. Let me show you like this link. You can open it. You can share them like on any social media channel or embed them directly onto any website. And this makes capturing leads from diverse sources incredibly simple. And what's even better, you can track leads from different channels. Let's go back. We have the option where you can add tags. Like you can use these tags to track the source of the information. This is huge for the marketing team, so you will know exactly where each lead comes from, allowing you to analyze the market effectiveness and decide which channel deserve your marketing budget and focus. So let me show you a quick example. So here I have created a tag for the Facebook, and I can like share this link from on Facebook. So imagine someone opens this link from my post and leaves their contact information. Let me just create a contact information for myself. Customer support tabs. And let's just make this simple. And now I have submitted this right. And let's go back to our system. Sorry for my internet connection. Now, when I go to check my tasks over here, I will find that someone has submitted this task for me. I can see a new task is automatically created for me. And if we go to the back end to check this record, we will be able to see the source is clearly marked. So when the task is automatically created, I can assign it to any appropriate representative right away. So it's seamless. And I can also like check the source of the lead and it's instant. So it ensures no lead ever slips through. And what about like, for example, when you then share this form to like external members, you then post it on Facebook, you decide to add leads manually. Well, it is also very simple. We have made that incredibly efficient too. You can simply describe a new lead and Jodoo's AI will populate the fields for you. Let's say at an exhibition, I met Sharon, the marketing manager from Jodoo, and I got her phone number, her email address, and I want to create a lead for her. I can just go to the Jodoo's dashboard and type something like this. The Sharon, I met Sharon on the exhibition, and she is a marketing manager from Jodoo. And her email is, let's say, sample at jodoo.com. And her phone number is, well, anything. And submit it. Now our system is going to process it and the fields will populate it like automatically. I can double check if they are correct. And once I confirm the information, I can submit it. And if I refresh this window, and boom, another lead is created. And it's just like that simple. I can now immediately assign it to a representative because I assigned to myself. So now let's go back. But as you can see, it's moving to the next stage. So this is how Jodoo does. It's that intuitive. And once a lead comes in, a task will be automatically generated and assigned to the manager, right? And they will get a notification in this, what I have showed you here. This is what we call a notification center. The in-app workflow center, they will receive a notification here. And they will also receive a notification in their Gmail. Let's see. Let me open my Gmail. Oh, okay. Sorry for my bad internet connection. Let it load for a while. So here, as you can see, the tasks created and assigned to me or copied to me, I will all receive notifications in emails, and not only emails. I will even receive a mobile app notification because I couldn't like show the screen on my mobile phone. So I took a screenshot in advance to show you this. This is how it looks like on your mobile phone. You will receive notifications on your mobile phone as well. So this means the managers can assign the leads to the right representative instantly and ensuring rapid response all the time, maximizing the best conversion rate. And as soon as the representative acknowledges the task, the Jodoo will take over. The follow-up tasks and reminders are automatically arranged. And this is critical for preventing opportunities from slipping through. And no more forgetting to like send that follow-up email or make that critical call. Jodoo keeps your team on track every step of the way. And meanwhile, your representative also gets, let me show you. Let me go back to the lead form here. Your representative will also get an incredibly clear look and visual sales pipeline with lead status clearly marked. This makes it incredibly easy to monitor leads and understand where every lead stands in the sales cycle. Like here you might think, so what if this field doesn't match my sales methodology? Relax. Like I mentioned, Jodoo CRM is highly customizable, and we understand that every business has its own unique way of selling. So, for example, we can go to the edit mode, and I can easily, let me find, here is the status, right? Let me add a potential customer status. Poor spelling. To my pipeline, and now let me save it, and I can go and find someone, perhaps Daniel. Let me mark Daniel as a potential customer, and let's go back. It's over here. Now, as you can see, our view is automatically adapted. Just like that, no matter what your winning sales methodology is, Jodoo can easily fit into it. You can define your stages, and Jodoo helps you manage them. Okay, next. So once a lead is converted into a customer, let's move on to the customer form. A comprehensive customer profile will be automatically created. And when I say comprehensive, I mean it. The profile is for all the customer interactions. So you can easily put all the contacts, deals, and communications in one place, like from the basic information, like to the financial details, contact details, follow-up records, sales orders, and invoices. Well, this one doesn't have any invoices, but anyway, they're all here. Your team doesn't have to go over a dozen of like complex and irrelevant systems or personal spreadsheets to check customer information. All the interactions are all here in one place. And this customer form is your client portal for self-service and support, providing your service team with a complete 360-degree customer history. Okay, I said this right this time, great. And imagine the time saved and the improved customer experience. And just like the sales pipeline, the customer view here is also easily customizable, and we can adapt it to a process without any effort. Let's say you want to see the payment history directly within customer profile. Let's see. I think like how many days and how much cost do you think that would cost like for traditional customer like CRM suite? It might even not be a like possible task for some products, but for Jodoo, it's a breeze. And I don't need to check any APIs or worry about how to push data from like payment recipient to the customer profile. Well, let me just show you. I just need to like come here again, go to the edit mode and scroll down here. Let me just add a tab for the payment history. And here it is. And let's drag and drop a query data field. And it will be our collection, payment records. And then let's connect it to the data source. We are going to show the data in multi-lines and choose the fields I want to see. I just want to see all of them. And set a condition. I want them to be displayed based on the customer number. And drag them to 4 so it can be more good looking. Okay, just like this, it's done. And let's go back. And did I save that? Okay, I saved it. Let's see. I think it might be internet connection. Let me see this again. Well, that's strange. Let's go here. Anyway, at least it's updated in the database. Anyway, let me show you here. As you can see, now we can see the payment history. So has like anyone counted like how much time I spent? Please don't count those time I spent on the internet connection in. But anyway, it's not even close to a minute, right? So that's how easy and quick customization is on Jodoo CRM. It's designed for business users and not just IT departments. In the customer profile, you can Let me show you another wonderful feature. You can even click on custom buttons to trigger automated actions. Like, for example, I can click this release customer to put them back into the leads pool if they're not ready, and I can click the claim customer to assign them to me to claim ownership for this lead. So let me show you. Let's pay attention to this one. And as you can see here, the owner, now the customer is owned by me. And if I click release customer, okay, the button now becomes claim, and let's come in and check here. Can you see the owner is now blank? And if I click claim customer, and let's go back. Now it's me again. So you can freely define workflows with custom buttons like this. Once configured, employees just need to tap a button and relevant business actions are intelligently triggered and executed. All you need to do is to add a custom button and set an automation for it. It's about empowering your team to take action quickly and efficiently. So we've also prepared dedicated forms for you to manage your contacts and follow-up records. And in the customer analytics dashboard, you will find all the customer analysis you could ever need, like ranging from the conversion funnels, like customer rankings, customer profile, IFM module, and follow-up analysis. So this gives you deep insights into your customer base, helping you identify your most valuable customer and tailor your strategies accordingly. And that's all for the customer management. Let's moving on to the sales management. So when you're placing an order, the sales order form in Jodoo can actually function as a contract. This is a game changer, and let me explain this for you. Let's go to this page. So your customer can easily bind their signature to the form because Jodoo has a built-in e-signature feature, and your customer can scan a QR code to sign contracts or proposals directly within your sales workflow. And let me show you this. Let me scan the code here. Please don't scan this code and let me use this. Don't take my place, okay? And let me see, sign my signature. And okay, okay, it is uploaded. This is the signature I just signed. And forgive me for my like poor handwriting. So this means deals can be closed much more efficiently with digital signatures, like eliminating the need for printing, scanning, or mailing documents. It speeds up your sales cycles significantly. And of course, we got it covered on sales analytics. Let's move on. We provide comprehensive sales statistics, margin analysis, price fluctuation tracking, sales ranking, customer sales status, product sales statistics, and whole sales execution tracking. So you will find a complete overview of your sales performance, allowing you to identify trends and optimizing pricing and motivate your sales team. And you might be wondering, like, how we get all these complex analytics and modules calculated. Well, it's all thanks to our powerful no-code data processing tool. And that is our data factory. So this is truly one of Jodoo's secret weapons. This, let me show you here. Do you still remember the our FM module I showed you earlier. This is one of the many modules we generated using the data factory. For those unfamiliar, let me explain this for you. RFM stands for recency, frequency, and monitoring. Let's break this down. So, recency is like how recently a customer made a purchase. A customer like who made their last purchase more recently is more likely to respond to new marketing efforts. And frequency means how often a customer makes a purchase. Because like greater frequency indicates a higher degree of customer loyalty. And lastly, the monetary, it means like how much a customer spent on a purchase. The customers who spend the most in the past are more likely to spend more in the future. So in a nutshell, the RFM module offers a new data-driven view of your customer data, helping you to like craft more effective marketing and sales strategies. And that's how the data factory works. It helps us make the most of the data from different perspectives, transforming raw information into into actionable insights. To get all the information we need for the modules like RFM, we often need data from like multiple forms, and that's where Data Factory comes in handy. It can extract, transform, and load data just like the SQL base, but in a much simpler and more visual way. It takes data like from various forms, like for example, from your sales order form, your customer form, your financial records, and then reshapes the data to create new relationships and give you a fresh perspective. It then allows you to load the newly created data in the form of a data stream into another data source like the dashboard to use, display, or analyze. In other words, you can put data exactly where you need it, ready to query in minutes. No coding, no wait time, and no hassle. You can transform data, making it accessible and useful for everyone inside the organization. And similar to this RFM module, you can also calculate custom predictive KPIs for your business. You can combine and transform data to create powerful and forward-looking metrics like the customer health score or lifetime value. And they aren't just like the vanity metrics, they are crucial indicators that help you proactively managing customer relationships and identify potential risks before they happen. Just like the RFM module I explained to you earlier, it helps you to know like if the customer is going to like buy again recently and how close is it and how much money is probably going to be spent. So with this dashboard, you can visualize all the metrics like that truly matters to your business and create real-time and interactive dashboards. You have over 20 chart types to track your unique sales KPIs and team performance. And you can even like track sales executions to monitor when like an order is placed, when it's paid, how much time was spent on each deal, and how much profit was generated. And this level of transparency is invaluable for optimizing your sales operations and improving profitability. And that's all for the sales management. And let's upload this and moving on to the financial management. Well, this is the last but certainly not the least. Let's talk about the financial management. This section is fully integrated with your sales and customer data, providing a complete picture of your financial health. You can find all your financial income and payment records from general income to specific expenses and track your payments and funds with ease. And no more disjoint financial systems. You can create profiles to manage all your payment accounts and making it simple to track where the money is coming from and going to. And then in the payment slip, you can record payments you make for sales events, ensuring you maintain intact and accurate financial records. This is crucial for auditing, budgeting, and overall financial transparency. And one of the standout features here is the invoice application. You can select a customer and request an invoice for them directly from Jodoo. And let me show you this. And like the greatest thing is that you can pick any record from the database to do this. It's just like one click. For example, this one, I click print. Where did my template go? We can do here. Let's get to give myself the permission. Let's see. We can preview here as well. So just like this, it will automatically generate a professional branded document for any of your record. And imagine the time you saved and the profession image you project. So in Jodoo, you can create pixel perfect quotes, contracts, and invoices. Not only like we have the PDF sample template, and we also have Excel and Word, and automatically populate them with your CRM data using custom printing templates. And this ensures consistency and accuracy across all your financial documents. And our CRM does much more than just integrate your data. We also automate your processes. We empower you to automate your most complex and multi-step business rules. For example, in the financial management, and what do you need to do after your customer has made a payment? You need to update the invoice status so you know if the payment is finished, right? So this is common and often a manual task. But in the payment recipient form, you can select the order and the ID and everything, and then let the system to automatically update the invoice status. So let me show you an example, and let's go back to the invoice application for a moment. And let's find a sample record. Perhaps this one. I want to try this. Want to know if this because of the internet connection. Right. The last time when I clicked print, it was because of the internet connection. I didn't successfully show you this. But anyways, if your internet connection is better than mine, you can click on any record and get a branded PDF. But if like me, you might need to wait a minute. Anyways, let's come back to this invoice application. Let's come back to the update invoice status thing. Here, let's remember this invoice, let's see. Let's find the invoice. I didn't see the ID. What is the invoice ID? Oh, okay. This invoice ID is 4 and 4. Let me remember this. And now it is partly paid. And we will use this one as an example. let's go to the payment recipient again. Choose a sales order. Choose this one, the one we saw earlier. Choose a collection, payment, and submit. And once we submit it, the payment will need to be verified by the financial manager in case there is some mistake. So you will see I need to go here and I have received it. I see some new fields. This is only visible for the financial manager, and me and the financial manager will confirm it. And I will say it's no longer partly paid, it's fully paid. So it's full payment. And submit it again. Now let's go to the invoice application. This is the one. And let's go to the manage data so you can see clearly the ID, so you know I didn't fool you. So the invoice application number is Coral 04, right? The one we used. And it's no longer partly paid, it's full payment. So just like this, you can easily automate these critical financial tasks, ensuring accuracy and efficiency. To achieve this kind of seamless automation, we just need to make a few settings on the automation. Let me show you. We just need on the automation, and this feature, what we call Automations Pro, is a powerful visual UI robot. You can think it as a little robot assistant that helps you handle repetitive works across all your forms, processes. And in the automations, we have trigger nodes and action nodes. You can set a trigger for the automation. For example, someone makes a new submission, like what I did in the payment recipient form. This is an action you can define as a trigger. If we go back to the settings page of the automation, this is the one we used. You can see what we did previously was like in our financial management example, we made the trigger as a new submission in the payment recipient form, and the action was to update the information inside the invoice application form according to the invoice ID. So just like this, just two visible nodes, and the automation is up and running. It's incredibly intuitive and requires no coding. And this automation capability, can be applied to any task you need to automate. Remember how we used the custom button to release and claim customers, right? Here they are. The trigger is the button, and a visual node, an action, and it's all set. Just like this simple. So that's also all these things we all achieved by automations. And the settings are as simple as just setting the button and the trigger, and the action is updating the customer's ownership. So this automation is it's about giving you the flexibility to automate any workflow within your business. And in our advanced workflow engine, we provide advanced nodes to help perform conditional logic by branch. And we also have a generate PDF node to automatically create branded PDFs, and plugin nodes allow you to connect to third-party services. Like all these features, you can integrate even with your marketing tools, like to track the campaign ROI. And with your imaginations, you can make your any workflow even smarter. Like for example, you can state your quote details in a chat and let our AI to fill the quotation template, and then generate a branded PDF and then send it over upon your approval to your customer. Imagine the time and saved and the efficiency you gain. So this is how it works. Well, now that's all about the Jodoo CRM. It's not just another software solution. It's a partner that actually provides help for closing deals, and it's designed to empower your sales team, streamline your operations, and give you insights you need to make smarter decisions. And we've built it to be adaptive, intuitive, and powerful so you can focus on what you do best, building relationships and growing your business. And we've covered a lot a day, from overcoming common CRM headaches, like walking through the entire Jodoo CRM journey, from lead collection and customer management to sales, financial processes, like all powered by our intelligent data factory, Automations Pro, and the stuff. And now I think that's all I want to present today.